Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is GDIKezr here, and welcome to the first ever episode of Life is Strange. Life is Strange is a story-driven game from Square Enix, and it's supposed to be pretty cool. I started off here because I think it jumped straight into the action, so here we go. No, apparently not. Okay. Life is Strange is a story-driven game that features player choice. The consequences of all your in-game actions and decisions will impact the past, present, and future.
Where am I? What's happening? I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here? And where is here? Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
Hell of a storm. Wow, just look at that. Holy shit. Whoa. That is tremendous. The lighthouse.
Holy shit.
That's what I said.
Whoa. That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I'm okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in black
I
and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
Oh, I see.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
Okay,
She
so
saw humanity
I
as
guess we're in
tortured,
a
right?
photography class?
And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh, 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 shh. Keep that to yourself.
I haven't kept up with
Seriously,
my
though,
journal as much
if
as I
could frame
should.
any one of you in a dark corner and capture.
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
8 pages, okay. July 10th, 2013. I got accepted into Blackwell Academy. If words could dance, this would be a rave. Even though I've never been to one. But who cares, because I got into Blackwell Academy, a unique and famous private school for seniors. No kids allowed. I didn't think I would be so excited since it's not like I didn't used to live in the same town. But when I saw the text from the Blackwell Scholarship Office, I could literally feel my pulse speed up. I thought I was going to say, sorry, thanks for playing. It took me a few seconds before I read the whole thing. I guess I wanted to enjoy that last moment of blissful ignorance, and when I saw the first word, congratulations, I think I screamed. My mum cried and my dad laughed. They're so weird. But they're happy, and this means extra financial support because they won't have to pay anything to Blackwell. This means new clothes, and if I can work at it, a new laptop. Oh, and I have to keep telling myself, in caps, that I'm going to Blackwell Academy. August 18th, 2013. So this is it. I'm leaving Seattle to go back to Arcadia Bay. Usually people go to the high school closest to home. I suppose I am too. It's just I haven't lived there for 5 years. Out of all the best photography programs in the world, I chose to go to the smallest. Back in a town I was excited about leaving. Maybe I wanted to come back all along, just to see if Chloe and I are still even friends. But I do wish Chloe could have moved with us to Seattle. That city was made for her. When we would play pirates in our rooms and in the woods, it seemed like Seattle was the fabled faraway island of treasure and adventure that we were always seeking, with coffee shops. But Seattle wasn't like a fable. Au contraire. Now Blackwell Academy seems more exotic to me than any other place in the world. To study photography under Mark Jefferson... Sigh. Insert hearts and flowers. Plus there will be cool, diverse students from everywhere. It won't be like my high school now. I never really found a groove with my classmates, all boys. I'm lucky. I have a couple of great friends here. But it's time to ship out. So maybe Arcadia Bay will actually turn out to be the island of treasure and adventure I've been looking for. August 25th, 2013. Shit is crazy here. I didn't realise how much crap I had to pack until I had to pack up all my crap. Mum and Dad are getting a little too excited I'm cleaning out my room. Though I caught my mum crying when she was packing my shirts. That made me want to cry like a little girl. And never leave Seattle. So instead of packing, I feel like burning all my clothes and just raiding a thrift store to buy up a new Max wardrobe over my junior year. Not that I even have an old Max wardrobe. Nobody will know me except for Chloe, and who knows how different we are now. So I can cut my hair, get a tat and some piercings, maybe date a cute foreign exchange artiste from Paris or Rome. I can do anything, unless I get busted. And there'll be so many super cool chances for my photography to get exposed. Thinking about this is when I get scared, but excited. And then I don't feel like crying at all. I get tingles down my arms, sensing the universe opening up for me. I can't wait to leave. I just want things to be different at Blackwell. September 2nd, 2013. My first entry from my new dorm. The night before my first day at Blackwell. Phew! I haven't had any time to write or even take pictures since I got here. My shit is in boxes all over the room, which is small but mine, and I never want to leave. I can't wait to decorate. I plan a whole wall of pictures. I did meet some of my dorm mates, though I suck at remembering names, so I won't bother right now. But I think I can already see who's going to be cool to me and who's not. It's a bitch trying to get settled into a new school and social scene after I finally found good friends in Seattle. But I'm here now, and this is the start of my new life. Sweet dreams. September 3rd. Blackwell sucks ass. I told myself not to whine so soon, but damn. The day started like Christmas morning. I barely had any dreams because I was so pumped to start my first official day of my new life. Like a dork, I couldn't figure out what to wear. So I chose what was on the floor. I'm no good with names and faces right away. But I picked up some names such as Kate, Brooke, Taylor, Alyssa. And how could I forget Victoria Chase? Rich, stylish, entitled. I could feel instant judgment when she looked at my raggedy ass clothes. As if I'm at Blackwell to strike fashion poses. Maybe I'm being extra crispy sensitive. But I think Victoria once but I think Victoria wants life here to be her own reality show. Ugh. So that wasn't fun, along with my general social unease. I thought it would be easier being back. Call me a wambulance. I didn't want this day to end at all. Woe is Max. It was incredible to walk across the green campus in the morning mist. I love the stone steps and the brick walls of Blackwell. Everything is a picture waiting to be taken. Speaking of, at least one great thing did happen today. Mr. Jefferson's photography class. Sigh. There's more to tell. But journal, forgive me, I'm truly wiped out. September 4th. I have an ass load of homework already, so much bullshit. At least give us noobs a day to acclimate. But, to prove I'm not a total loser, I made a new friend in my science class. Her name is Warren Graham, and he's a serious geek, plus he's dark and witty. He comes across as a kind of a know-it-all, but it turns out he does kind of know it all. He does kind of know a lot. We talked about photographers, and he actually named a few I'd never heard of. We traded numbers, and he'll be a good study partner, or a good friend. At least I'll need at least one based on the clique action here. I'll need one based at least on the clique action here. I thought being 18 meant I didn't have to deal with this teenage drama anymore. I thought. At least I get to research famous photographers for some of my homework. Mr. Jefferson assigned us a ton of reading, but this is exactly what I want to study. Jefferson is super cool and super chill. He doesn't try to be too hip. He just says what he thinks and expects us to as well. I think he's a genius. OMG, I want to marry him. Just joking. This class is worth all the social dysfunction. September 15th. Homework is kicking my ass. I bet the teachers grade harder just to stop you from feeling special. But Victoria Chase and her snob minions still front like the honoured guests of Blackwell. The bros here aren't all that different. Nathan Prescott is Victoria's male clone, with way more money and attitude, if that's possible. His family is the oldest in Arcadia Bay, and I heard stories about them when I was a kid. The Prescotts gave a shitload of bank to Blackwell, so Nathan acts like he literally owns the school. Yesterday during class, he put his feet on the desk, started texting, and the teacher didn't say jack. I'd get suspended, but him and Victoria are part of this silly elite Vortex club, and that puts on popular parties, and so they get their way. It's good to be the king and queen. I don't want to slam everybody. I do like Kate Marsh. She's down the hall and in one of my classes. She's so pretty and sweet and friendly. It makes her even more beautiful than the biatches here, like Victoria, who think the beauty is just on your face and outfit. See? I'm already playing their drama games. No more. September 23rd. Finally, I had a chance to take some actual shots around campus today. A perfect blue sky day. I always forget how great I feel after taking pictures when I've been slacking off. Speaking of pictures, Mr. Jefferson told us about the National Everyday Heroes photo contest. He wants us all to enter. The winner gets a trip to San Francisco and lots of publicity. He wants just one photograph from each student. This is exactly why I wanted to come to Blackwell, and of course I'm scared shitless to enter. At least I have a couple of weeks before the deadline in October, so I have plenty of time to stress and procrastinate. Sigh. September 30th. I don't know whether I love it or hate it here. I'm trying to keep up with my science class of all things. Like I give a shit or even understand it. Good thing I know Warren. Too bad I can't clone him to take my place in class. Miss Grant is much cooler than the class. She explains particle physics so even boneheads like me can kind of understand. I love how she relates society to science and vice versa. I can tell she's committed and passionate about life, unlike some of us in her class. But I'm trying to engage more, even if it means asking actual questions in class instead of hiding in the back. I'm just glad I'm not the only social misfit here. Now, how much homework are you avoiding? October 1st. October, my favourite month. The best weather of the year. I love watching the leaves change colour, turning into tiny flames. But it's still too damn hot, thanks global warming. But I can't bust out the big coats and sweaters or scary movies just yet. Soon, Kate let me borrow the October Country by Ray Bradbury. I haven't read much by him, which caused Warren to almost revoke my geek cred before I held up my copy of Battle Royale. But he nails the autumn atmosphere of small towns. The last time I wore a Halloween costume was with Chloe. I have pictures in one of my old albums. I should find a real Halloween party to crash so I can experience some social mingling. It's that or a Vortex Club Stroke Fest swimming party. Or is that Backstroke Fest? You're so punny, Max. At least I'm trying to climb out of my cocoon. I shouldn't expect my life to completely change after a few weeks at Blackwell Academy, as my parents have telling me on a loop. You have all the time in the world. Okay.
For you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me. Isn't that too easy?
I can't believe I still have this pencil case. I should upgrade to the 21st century. But I like it old school.
She had a brilliant eye. So, she
I do love my analog camera. I should take a quick picture now.
Let's take a selfie.
I prefer Robert Frank.
But first,
Me
let me
too,
take a
Victoria.
selfie.
He captured the essence. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Wow. You're asking me?
You're asking me? Let me think.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius.
Sorry, Max. No more selfies right now.
In your textbook, or even online. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Okay, is there anything else we can do here?
Yes, Victoria.
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass.
Even if you're submitting your photo for the
Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Poor thing.
I know, Mr. Jefferson. I just worked so hard in the shop, and I'm sure you know what it's like to be consumed by your work.
Speak to her.
Hi, Kate.
I just really think
Oh.
Everyday Heroes is
Hi,
an
Max.
important cultural
Oh, she
event,
does look
and
sad.
I want to represent Blackwell Academy.
You have just by
You
participating.
seem quiet today.
You seem quiet today.
Just thinking too much.
Who wins? This is just a bump on a bigger road. I don't want anybody to feel excluded from this process, but
want to
I
grab a
also
cup
want
of tea?
I hear that.
this photographic world is
Want to go grab a cup of tea and bitch about life?
Thanks, but not today.
Everybody should
I have to go over homework.
I only want to share
No
whatever
worries.
gifts I have.
Let's hang later.
Sure.
Okay. We do anything with the computer?
Obviously, Blackwell spent bank on the computers here. Looks like somebody was already working on this. Cool.
Okay.
Huh. This might make a cool shot.
Take a photo of it. it say? Something in amber forever.
Now I wish I wouldn't have read this. Purge.
Dear Kate, we love your porn video. Okay. She has a porn video.
Let's talk later, Max.
Okay. She doesn't want to talk about a porn video then, I guess. You look at this.
Even her
notebook.
school books are gift wrapped. I can't. Of course, Victoria has to have the bestest, newest, most expensive everything.
I'll cut her off there.
Even her
I'm going back.
school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed.
Yeah.
I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
$5,300. Wow. With all the product GRLT-64S. With all the speed and power expected from the new Green Hilt, the GRLT-64S is packed with expanded features and manageability. It shoots what you want, where you want. Straight out of the camera, JPEG images already have superb quality, including a new level of depth, sharpness and malleability.
Damn, they have carbon fiber tripods here. The ball head even has a pan lock? God, I'm such a photo nerd. Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me. This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson.
Let's speak to
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse
Oh,
us.
bitch.
I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I didn't have any time.
I didn't have any time. Way too much homework.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
Okay.
You can never escape the lighthouse here.
That's the lighthouse that we saw in our dream with the storm. I'm fairly certain.
Even in pictures, the forest around here always looks mysterious. Man, he even has the best plasma HDTV for a class monitor. Can't wait to watch some more documentaries on this bad boy.
It's pretty sick TV. Oh, this is the photo contest.
Here's the poster for the contest. Mr. Jefferson really expects me to enter. Why? I don't know if I'm ready for my 15 minutes of infamy.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about
They're
to.
just getting you ready.
Welcome to the real world.
Just cute.
Hot.
Then I might send you a special picture.
She plays it so shy. I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
I hate that class. It's so fucking boring.
She's so fucking shy. She takes selfies with this giant camera.
This reminds me so much of secondary school, which is UK's equivalent of high school. Just walking down the long corridors, trying to ignore everyone.
Evan doesn't say much to me, but his photos are very cool. Alyssa is always texting, but she doesn't hang out with a lot of people.
Imagine a world without you.
I hate having everybody see inside my locker. I love that picture of Mom and Dad. Hello, Jack. Kiss, kiss. Andy, you look totally fabulous, as usual.
Watching the world from the bright side.
That's Dana talking to, I think his name is Justin. Dana is on my floor too. She's such an archetypal, gorgeous cheerleader. They must make them in a factory. I shouldn't be so catty. Dana is nice to me. I've seen Brooke hanging out with Warren. She seems like his type.
Oh, these guys look like jerks.
I hate bully jockstraps like Logan. And he's a Vortex Club member.
Missing person.
It looks like she's been gone for months.
Rachel Amber, 19. Tattoo on calf with a dragon and a star on the inside of the left wrist.
They should just call it a sugar machine. That would be awesome if you put money in there and a bag of sugar dropped out. That's so messed up. I should contact them to find out what I can do. As if I am.
Save Arcadia Bay. Over the past decade, climate change has altered the Oregon coastline, including fish and fauna. This has helped disseminate the state's fishing industry, especially in Arcadia Bay. Raise your voice against pollution and save our historic town. Don't let your town drown. Is that the same poster?
I wonder what actually happened to her.
There's another poster.
Good thing I left my AK at home.
Gun-free zone. America. Okay.
There's Hayden,
Hayden.
another Vortex Club bro. But he's actually not an ass. Oh, I can hardly wait to never be too cool like Nathan and Victoria. Lame.
Vortex Club coming soon.
It looks like she's been gone for months. Nerd alert. This poster has Warren written all over it. These missing persons posters are popping up everywhere.
To all of you, American girls.
Okay, so we wanted to go to the bathroom to chill out for a minute.
Imagine a world without you.
Empty. Good. Nobody can see my meltdown. Except for me.
Okay. Graffiti.
Now, who would bother to write that crap?
Ah, poor Rachel.
Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift. Fuck it.
Oh, what are we doing that for?
When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
I love the art style of that, how it stands out against the background. It's beautiful.
Whoa, where did that butterfly come from? It doesn't look like any kind I've ever seen before. The blue wings are practically glowing. I can almost feel the air moving around me. The butterfly feels almost like a spirit.
What are you doing in the women's bathrooms?
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you checked the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch!
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am
Holy
or who you're
shit.
messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control
You got a
me.
gun
You
for?
are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho! No!
Whoa!
Whoa. What the fuck?
What?
How can that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
As he likely was. These pieces of time can frame us in
I already heard this lecture.
from light to shadow, from color.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now,
Shit!
can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Diane.
Can I
Arbus.
actually reverse
There you
time?
go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
We can reverse time.
I did
Now,
it.
Can you give
I
me an
actually
example
did
of
it.
a photographer who perfectly
I'm a
captured the
human
human
time
condition in black
machine.
and white? Anybody? Bueller?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her
Keep it.
images
What
of
is going on?
faces.
Nothing has moved at all.
Haunted by the
When I
eyes
took
of
my
her
selfie, Jefferson asked me a question.
She saw humanity as torture.
If he does again, I'll know this is for real. If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
Okay, so there's a new entry in this. October 7th. This will be the weirdest journal entry I will ever make. So weird I don't know how or where to start. But it started in the midst of a vivid dream of my life. I was lost in a storm by the lighthouse until I came to the edge of the cliff. Then I saw a giant tornado headed for Arcadia Bay. It was so real that I could feel the rain stinging my face, and I was scared shitless. Then a boat hit the lighthouse, and I swear I actually felt like I was going to die. But I woke up in Mr. Jefferson's class, and I wasn't even sleeping. I almost fell out of my chair. Jefferson called on me, but I totally blew the answer. Of course, Victoria pounced on me and made me look like a bigger idiot. She's so awful. Then I didn't have the guts to turn in a photo for the Everyday Heroes contest, while Victoria did her usual suck up to Jefferson. He's so cool and clearly wants me to succeed.
Shh. Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner
So if I take a
and
selfie,
capture you
will
in
he
a
answer
moment
the-
of
will he
desperation.
ask me the question again?
And any one of you could do that to me. Isn't shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not dreaming
Of course,
this.
as you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation
So I
was
can
the
go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead
I
yet?
couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for
I
as
need to go to the bathroom
long as it's
quickly
been
and
around.
check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
I have to use the bathroom.
I'm sorry, but I really have to use the bathroom.
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody
Oh,
here
shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I need
who
time to
created
save that girl.
daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
What a bitch
Very
she
good,
is.
Victoria.
What if I rewind
The
again
Daguerrean process
and give him the right
brought out
answer?
fine detail.
Okay, let's rewind. Stick it to Victoria. Shift.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits.
It was Daguerrean process.
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max. The
Suck it,
Daguerrean
Victoria.
process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everyone. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy. You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
Yes, Victoria, you
Okay.
still have to do your homework this week. Even
Nice
if you're
answer,
submitting your
Max.
photo for the
Are you
competition,
okay?
everybody in
You look
class
pale.
is turning in
Kate,
photos. You see the
did we talk at all today?
This is the first time. What's wrong?
I'm sorry, I'm just tripping. Too much stress.
I know the
I really
feeling.
think Everyday Heroes is an important cultural event, and I want to represent Blackwell Academy.
I wish we didn't. I do have to go, but we can talk later if you want.
I'll see how I feel.
Who wins?
Thanks, Max.
She's so sad. I feel so sorry for
I
her.
don't want anybody to feel excluded from this process, but I also want everybody to know that this photo.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No,
Shut up,
Victoria.
Victoria.
Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I'm not sure if I have one.
Yeah, I'm not sure I have one.
Given your selfie output, I'm sure you must have about 1,000 pics by now.
It'll take a long time to find a good one.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. Go on now. Don't let me stop you.
Okay. Skip backwards.
I want everybody to
anything
know
else.
that this photographic world is not for everybody.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
John Lennon.
I'm on top of it. I think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good. Make sure you finish working on it by today. I have faith in you.
Alright. Okay, guys and girls, I'm going to have to call it for that episode today. If you enjoyed, please like and comment, and share it with your friends if you like. Thanks for watching, guys and girls, and I'll see you in the next episode. This looks like a really, really cool game, and I've really enjoyed the beginning of it, at least. Right, I'll see you in the next episode. Cheerio, guys and girls.